Alright, we made some warming food. Essentially, we made the beef stew, and that gives us +1. We will have our torch, which is right there. That gives us another one. So let's see how far we can go. This gives us a very short period of time. And yeah, we're going to head to Alba and do the forge. Let's see what that opens up. Hopefully it opens up some more waterworks. I'm having way too much fun with the water. Alright, it's morning. We're going off the east side. You can see the frozen river there. And let's just go here. And we've got to go all the way up here to the blast furnace for the blacksmith. And it's quite the run. And we're going to dodge the mobs the best we can, especially when we get in the cold. So we're going to glide to this road. You can see the road here. We could hit updraft, but we don't want to get into the freezing. So we're not there yet as far as freezing, so don't worry about the warming food. Let's go to staff and keep heading up the road. We're going to run into some mobs, or at least we used to. I don't want to stop for the conifer logs. So the road seems to change a little bit. Sit. We want to get all the gentian we can. We're growing a lot of it. Huh, they moved. Really? Cool. Just be a bunch of mobs that bother you. It's also, we're in the cold. We're in the cold with 26 seconds. Let's get out of the cold. I got to turn the frost back on. And here's the mobs right there. Well, I try fire first. Yeah, fire is really good. Right, where's the cold? The cold starts. Where's that other one? So they're right in there. All right, the cold starts right here. So here we want to, we're out of the cold. There you see, up in the upper left. There, we're out of the cold right here. I don't feel like fighting these mobs right now. What I want to do is eat my warming food. Go to my wand. And how much time do we get? So let's go in. So 7 minutes, that's not bad. Prefer to have 10 minutes. All right, and I think I have the setting, frost resistance in config. Maybe I didn't do that. I'll check that out because I think I get a couple extra minutes. All right, look at the stamina because we were going to put on our stamina ring. And we're running for it. I'm not hearing any attacks yet. Stay on the road and stay to the right. We do not want to go into the Enshrouded area. So stay on the road. Stuff's already popping on us. Keep going up in the cold. See the snow. Stay up high. Please. It's hard to see the road. There we go. We're out of the Shrouded area. And we're headed for that, whoa, castle area right there. All right, and then, yep, Outpost, Alba. All right, get stamina up. Timer, still looking good. Under 6 minutes, it's 5:40 right now, and we're running for it. So we just aggroed some mobs. I am not looking back. Keep running up the road, stay on the road. Hopefully nothing's chasing us. And if it is, it stopped. All right, here, we made it. We made it. Yes. Okay. So we've arrived. Nothing's chasing us. We're still in the cold. So the heart of the forge. Right? And this is the forge of Obsidia. Okay, so we can get rid of the torch. I am going to go to set that on. Boom, and then jump over these traps. And then we're going in. So the cold will stop as soon as we get in here because there's heat in here. So, except there's also mobs. Level 27. Alright. The boss is back there. We don't want to trigger that. There's another guy coming right here. Where'd he go? He's over on the other side. So I'm not in a hurry for him. Alright. Stamina's not an issue, but mana is, and this is the only mana ring I have right now. So we want to get mana regen as best we can. There he is. That guy, I hate. 3 down. Still haven't. Yep, cool. We haven't aggroed the boss yet. Alright. So I'm going to try to just range the boss right back there. I can hear something. I think that's up top. So Scavenger, Tyrant. So let's do this. Angry. If I keep him behind. Killed him. Nice. Where's the other noise? So it's up top. There we go. We got the Bellows. Well, we do want to get out of here. And there's a little bit of silver right here. Might as well. I mean, we're here. So we can make steel bars. And now that we have the forge. And we can make silver bars. But you don't get enough silver really to do anything. It's just to get the recipes going if you didn't already get silver. We got silver off some mobs we killed in Alba, so we're doing okay. All right. Very good. So we did that. We came from the Alba Summit, ancient fast travel. We went up the riverside road. We passed through very quickly Outpost Alba, and we arrived at the Forge of Obsidia. And a lot more to do from here, but we need our warming gear. So let's head on back quickly before anything jumps us. And there we go. All right, let's go visit.
Hello.
Let's go visit the blacksmith.
Keep it brief.
Yes, crafting a blast furnace, make it happen. Up here, right here. Let's tag it. So fire brick, we're good. We need sand, no problem. Let's go for fine sand. Let's go for any sand that we have. So sand is certainly not an issue to get. So let me get my sand and then we'll get back to the blacksmith. All right, we have our sand and we can make the blast furnace. I'm just gonna make one. Only have one bellows. And then, yeah, we're gonna put the blast furnace probably on the middle, but maybe not. Let's turn it sideways. Snap it. We got snap turned on right here. There we go. Quest complete. And we need to get make steel bars. So we need iron ore and coal. So I got a little coal, but we need to get a lot more. So let's get that. All right, we're back at Alba right here, and really you just turn around and you look down. This is where we got our fizzy goats or sheep or whatever you call them. There's carapace down there and so much more. But if you go all the way straight down into this valley, you can start to see a dark area right there. We're aiming for it. We're aiming for it. Where There is a lot of coal. It seems like some of the coal's a little less coal here. This whole used to be a larger wall of coal, but there's a lot of coal here. So we are going to get our coal here, and then we're going to go to our iron mining point. There's iron all over this place, but the iron that I'm going to get is in kindle waste. All right, we still have a lot more coal we can mine in this area, and I made a marker right here, and we are just south of the Alba. So just fly down here and get all the coal you need. So there's Alba way up there, and there's our coal mine. Let's get over to kindle waste and get some iron. All right, we are at kindle waste Ancient Spire, facing north. And we're just going to glide over to where our iron mine is. There was iron near where we were in Albany. You could see it. But this is easier. I believe you're going to see so much iron where you're not, it's hassle-free. In other words, you can enter, get near it, and you're not attacked, just like this is. But I just come here, and this is where I do my thing when it comes to iron. So here we go. We're gonna get a lot of iron. All right, that's enough iron for now. We got plenty more we can get, and that is essentially from, let's zoom out a little bit, kindle waste north to the cave, and we're right here for our iron. Let's get back to the base and start making steel. All right, we're back at the home base. Let's head over to the forge. Let's put in our coal, 227. Let's put in our iron, 125. And do I have any more iron left in here? Cut one piece. Let's sort. Yep, just one piece. 6 more. And we have 3 in the queue times 20, 1 being done, so that's going to be 120 when we're done. Actually 80. All right, what else can we make? We get silver, make silver bars. We can certainly make iron bars, bronze. Everything you can do in the smelter, you can now do in the forge. You can get rid of this if you want, but I keep it for doing miscellaneous items, glass and stuff like that, until I can build a couple of forges. All right, cool. There is the forge.